Alright, the broadcast is live.
Yay!
I need water. Actually, quite desperately. Hang on. Wow. Immediately, my body was like thirsty. Alright. Now. We made our way to the desert and we've started building up some supply on this side.
He doesn't have to trek halfway across the map whenever he wants to build something.
Yeah, I wanna build nearby, but I wanna get a localized production chain going, and I'm going for a modular approach. I'm not entirely sure if this is the best location for that factory, though. Thinking about it.
I'm sure there's worse.
Yeah, I might just throw that out a little bit more. But we've got an absurd amount of concrete being made over there in using the wet concrete with 3 refineries. It's not even overclocked at all and it's just going crazy. We've got coal mining here, we've got sulfur mining back around there. And then we're pumping that into a compacted coal factory up there. That's producing quite a bit. And I'll probably try and expand that. When I made this blueprint, I didn't think about making it stackable. So I might do that later if I need to. But right now it's just whatever. And then over here we've got a stackable steel ingot factory. So we're gonna pipe the compacted coal. You can kind of see it peeking out back there. Take the compacted coal into the back of this, and then that's gonna spit out a ton of steel for us. And that will supply us with all the steel beams, pipes, and encased steel that we're gonna need. So let me actually just... This is gonna bother me some. No real proper way that I can fix this without massively shifting the location around. Although maybe I can just... inverted ramp. Do I have inverteds? I don't think I do. Do I have tickets? Yes. Foundations. Here we go. Just buy those for now. Let's see if I can clean this up to some extent. I guess that's okay. Doesn't look absolutely awful. It still looks more or less like it'll structurally be sound. Not an absurd overhang. Alright, so right now, let me see if I've got power going straight through here. Probably not. Oh, I gotta keep an eye on my jetpack ammo. Only got 33 left. That's a problem. Okay, so let's just take this across here. Then connect that up. And then on the other side, we'll connect that to the next floor. So now everything should be powered. I see red lights. Some yellow lights. Why is some of it red and some of it yellow? Hang on. Oh, wait, the door's over here. Let me just quickly build a...
Catwalk.
Yeah... Little corner? That. And then I'll loop it around the side. Actually, nah, that's not gonna work. There we go. Now, why is this red? Oh, are these... Did I miss some of the recipes? Oh, that's
Does the blueprint even
unfortunate.
save recipes?
It does.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna have to fix that later.
Yeah. I'll need to fix that up. So the same probably happened up top. Same probably happened up there. Well, I'm around here though. So actually I'm gonna want... Yeah, for now I'll do a catwalk corner there. But I'm gonna want to replace that if I ever end up expanding it. I'm gonna want to nudge that in. Building cannot be nudged? Why? Why you no nudge? Okay, so this one's one out. Actually. Wonder if I want it like that or like that. And then I want this catwalk. Is that gonna be level? I think so. So now what we do, we make a catwalk corner here, I think. And another one. And then we... Can I nudge this in? No. Come on, I need them to overlap. Oh, there we go. Hang on. I need them to overlap like that. Ugh.
Z fighting.
It's a necessary evil. Guess that's what you get for an afterthought. So that can just go straight. Then we're gonna do another corner here. And then we need to go up from that second half, I believe, would be best. Wonder if I need to do stairs here. Like, gotta go up a little ways. 3. And that'll be in line with that door. And we remove that. And we'll put a corner there for the time being. There we go. Wonder if I can ease that Z fighting, put it in another spot. That's a bit less noticeable, hopefully. What if I align it here? And we'll do that. And then let me see if I can get this kind of level. Well, that actually might do the trick. Little bit there, but I think that's fine. That's far better than what it was before. And then what we do here is the ramp here now. Like that.
Yay!
That doesn't look bad at all.
You gotta love it when you can remove the Z fighting.
Okay, so now I fixed these recipes. I need to fix the ones up top. The nice thing is, it's usually I wouldn't bother building these because I just have my jetpack, but I'm low on jetpack fuel. I need to build these. That's interesting. It was like oh, that must have been the smoke. Yeah, that was the smoke texture. Okay. Now these 3 here. Compacted steel. Compacted steel. There we go.
Another red light.
Where?
Yeah, I think you just dealt with it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see any more here, so that should be all good. Alright, so now we've got the compacted coal going on. Now we need to get the iron going on, and that's right over here. So this is actually a pier node, which is helpful. The iron's gotta go in that back there, so how can I align this so it's not awful? Might just have to be kind of awful. Bye! Oh, hi. Take that. Right. I guess we'll work it backwards. I might take the iron straight across those dunes. Make it a 90-degree connection. The iron's gotta go through here. And the compacted coal. That's gonna block it a bit, isn't it? But I can, I think, bring it down with a lift. And that should be possible, yeah. There we go. Okay, that's the compacted coal being fed in. Now... how can I do this best? This isn't necessarily gonna be perfectly straight.
Who needs perfection?
Now we're on the ridge. I might need to rotate this a little bit more this way. That should be pretty much facing me, I think, right around there.
And of course, anyone watching this video is really annoyed with you for not having everything on your hotbars.
I have things on my hotbars that I use every now and then. But honestly, switching hotbars is very annoying for me. Thing is, hotkeys tend to be the undoing of me, rather than making my life easier. Because I hit them by accident and then I have no idea what I did.
Especially when it's the middle of combat.
Uh-huh. it's not exactly straight, but we can fix that up later if it really gets
Close enough
annoying.
for road work.
Yeah, true. We can always lay some foundations, try and make it look organized. Right now, we just gotta get this thing churning.
Oh, hey, look, there's a conveniently placed power pole right over there.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to make a pit stop here along the way. Probably follow the ridge a bit more. There we go. Now this is going 480 a minute. That's actually as much, gosh, I forget how much compacted coal we're pushing out at the moment.
Question: the compacted steel, it doesn't require iron ingots, correct? It requires the ore.
It requires the ore, yes. There is a recipe that requires iron ingots, but that's not the one I'm using.
I just wanted to be sure because there is a recipe.
Yeah. Right, let's go see it in action. Let me just double check. So this is making 25 compacted coal per minute. Got 75 on a floor. That's 150 for 2 floors. We're probably gonna be using more than that here. We'll see. Let's have a look. So we're using 11.25 on a floor, and there's 6 of these on a floor. 11.25 times 6 times 2 floors. Oh wow, we're producing more compacted coal than we're using, which is surprising actually. And the iron is... So we're using less iron and we're using a lot less coal, which is the whole reason for this. More so for coal efficiency, but there's also a lot of iron efficiency as well. So that is 22.5, hang on. 22.5 times 6 times 2, 270, and we're pumping out a lot more iron ore than that, so this will be good. Even if I stack another one, I'll need to increase the compacted coal production. So this is working out pretty well. Why is this? Uh-oh. Hello? That's the compacted coal going up there. Iron ore up here. Oh, I see what I did. Okay. Still a couple kinks to work out with this blueprint, obviously.
You gotta do that on the first floor, don't you?
I am on the first floor.
You gotta do that on the second floor, don't you?
Yes. But this side is fine. This side is... No, it's not. It's not because they're all tied together, that's why. That's gonna go through... Yeah, now it'll be fine. Eventually, when it reaches here. I think. No, because this is missing. Gotta put that up. Put that. Wait a minute, no. I don't need the splitters, I need this. That's what I was using. Hang on.
You need to stand on something taller.
I need to get a bit of
view, that
point
works
of
too.
view. There we go. Okay, now I gotta repeat those 2 steps on the floor above, and then I gotta fix that blueprint.
There's something else you have to fix about the blueprint too.
Yes,
Or-
well, it's all to do with the,
Oh, recipes, that's right.
yeah, the recipes and the ore going through. I'm out of aluminum. No! No! I don't have that automated it here.
Which means
And
you're
then
gonna have to go halfway across the map.
Well,
Back
besides
here.
there is no bauxite around here anyway, so I have to go across the map to get aluminum whenever I need it.
You should just like set up a drone transport.
That might not be a bad idea, actually. Drones might not be a bad
You
idea
researched
for
them
that.
yet?
I have. I've researched everything now.
Oh, good.
Ugh. I'm gonna need more jetpack ammo. So let's swing by there and then we'll make a loop around to aluminum.
You could
Actually.
set up a drone thing for the jetpack ammo too.
I think drones use batteries as consumables though, so then I need to automate batteries and feed them.
I mean, really all you have to do is set up the exports and then just have them sitting there, and then you set up an import, and then when it flies back to its export, you remove the import.
I think maybe I'm misunderstanding what you're saying, because what does that have to do with feeding it with batteries?
Oh, because if it's not consuming the batteries, it's not consuming the batteries.
Well, it will be consuming the battery when it flies.
Yes, but it'll only fly when you create an import and tell it, bring me the stuff I want.
Yeah, exactly. But I still need to feed it with batteries. Which
Yes,
means I
but,
need to automate batteries on this side, so that when it arrives, it gets a new battery.
Yeah. But it won't have to be constantly running.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to worry about it sucking up all your power.
I mean, it doesn't really suck up power, it just sucks up batteries.
I'm at the battery factory. I have no idea how big something like that was gonna be.
It wouldn't be that much if I'm just feeding a couple drones. I'm planning on making a battery factory anyway. I don't want to go through the swamp. Is there actually... There is a path through the swamp to the lake here, so I don't have to go up along the cliffs. That is gonna save me on fuel. I'll burn fuel like hell to get through the swamp. But we should be okay. I don't care for the vegetation of the swamp, so we'll let fly if we need to.
And by that, you mean if the spider just won't give up.
Mm-hmm. There he is. Alright, we made it across. And that's the entryway I'm looking for. The swamp is so grey. All the color is gone here. I don't remember it being this bad.
I think it's the new lighting engine.
I mean, I don't have lumen enabled. I think they're still
yeah,
using
but now
the
it's built
same.
for that. So disabling it causes wonkiness.
No, it's not built for lumen. That's. It said
Oh,
lumen
really?
is not. They're not supporting lumen. They're just including it. They're not building the
Oh.
game around lumen.
And I guess I have no idea why it's like that.
So the lighting engine should still be the same. I took a detour somewhere that I don't want to take. If I keep going though, we'll be okay. But yeah, swamp is very grey. I know it was halfway between daytime and nighttime, but no, that was pretty much black and white for a minute. I think I want to go this way. And I just want to organize my second screen a bit better. Here we go. Right. Wait a minute. Why am I low on fuel? What is this doing? I'm low on fuel because I'm not consuming plastic, it seems. Wonder if I'm just consuming plastic very slowly now. Because the only thing that's really running is the nuclear plant, but that will require plastic for computers, which is used for the radio control modules, which it does consume. I'm curious why this isn't rolling. Oh, I think okay, yeah, plastic is moving. It is moving. Good. Okay, this is fully backed up. Computers should be fully backed up. Yep. And this radio control modules, are they fully backed up? Seems to be, geez, okay. All the way. My concern is still a little bit with the heavy modular frames, but it seems to be slightly outproducing the consumption. Aluminum. What I need. I'll just take the whole lot, as much as I can carry. I'll just go check on the heavy modular frames. Okay, they are, I think, at more or less than I had before. Oh dear. I don't know if that's more or less.
I suppose you could always just just stare at it for like half an hour to see what it does.
Modular frame steering stream.
Wait, why is the
Aluminum.
aluminum things being that's not?
Oh, because that one's not actually connected. We only got the one
Oh.
connected. Is the... Okay, these are backed up though. These are definitely backed up. We are good for a long time, even if modular frames run out. And they won't ever run out completely. So we should be fine here. I'm not worried about the fused frames running out. Hey, big guy. Everyone's so angry all the time, jeez.
It's almost as if they don't want you paving over their planet and smugging up the atmosphere.
Hey, I'm not paving over the planet. I'm just paving over little sections of it. I actually haven't used that much pavement.
I know, right? I was just making a crack at, industrialism.
I am smoking up the atmosphere though, 100%.
Oh yeah, totally.
But if you think about it, I'm also getting rid of harmful radiation by sinking it. So, it balances out.
I mean, I'm sure your
I'm gonna go to the right.
radioactive power plant cooling towers are just putting radiation into the higher atmosphere to rain down generations later too. So
The radiation's completely separated from the water. Only thing it's putting into the atmosphere is steam. And we all know steam is very clean water.
it is one of the cleanest forms of water, actually. That and, you know, ice from the Ice Age.
Hmm. Give me the save boost. A little bit. Not as much. That rock looks breakable. Never mind. Yeah, I don't want to destroy trees and terrain around these parts. They're pretty.
Yeah, whoever they have making the trees is on point.
Hmm. But also not just like the trees themselves, but like the color scheme of everything. The the popping of green. It's a very vibrant green. At least it pops a lot more with the red sands. It's probably the same. I mean, a lot of these plants are the same as the plains, but I guess just with the orange, it really pops out a lot more. And the kind of turquoise water. Right. I needed to line up more conveyors. I think the bottom row is done. Just the top row. I gotta send them across. Like that. And that'll work. So let me actually go load this blueprint and then fix that. That's the recipes and the overhead conveyors and some of the connections, splitter connections on the one side. Load. Or processing, stackable steel. Do not have the resources. Ugh. What am I missing, I wonder? I am missing modular frames and plates. Darn. Should have grabbed some of those. I have a solution though. Special is where I want to be. Yep. But I also want to make sure that I have the storage space for it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 slots I need. Actually, I will set up a sink. Yeah. 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 Okay, hang on. Bye. and then sink that ore. And then I want to buy modular frames. Buy. There we go. Right. So now we gotta load up this blueprint. Nice. Okay, the recipe is on the side. Protected steel. The overhead conveyor is there. And then these conveyors. There we go. And I believe that's done. Now, save. Yes. And then clear. What? Or did I put it on the wrong? Up one. There we go. Okay, so the next thing we need, now that we've got steel going, how are we doing on silica? Pretty good. We've got plenty. And I think the glass just really takes steel, it doesn't take silica. So now we need to work on a actual steel beams factory. Now, steel beam. There's no alternate recipe for that one, it's just straight up order one. Okay. That makes it simple enough. Excuse me. Right, so did I do the same thing where I've got the logistics floor underneath? Probably, because it helps to simulate it being stackable. So let's foundations. How are we doing on reinforced iron though? That's gonna get worn out real quick. I have enough steel for a little bit and I can set up a temporary steel production if I really need to crank it. Maybe reinforced iron should be our next goal here. I'm actually gonna make this into a blueprint. Because I feel like I'm probably gonna end up doing this for a lot of blueprints. Logistics base. The directory. It'll probably be for... Oh, I'll put it in structures. Templates. That'll work. Okay. So, let's start working on reinforced iron plates. Now I think they're... Okay, so we can either use stitched plates. That takes 20 wire for 3. Which would be quite a bit less than the screws we need for 1. These screws for 3 Gs. Oh gosh. Yeah, we'll probably do the stitch plate recipe again. So, oops. Let's get our constructors out. We'll see if I can put them facing each other again. So maybe I should assume that I can put one on either side here and then get our output set up here like I did for the steel. So this is gonna be the space of it. And I'm guessing that for the constructor, actually, let me put that on. There we go. That's the merger, and that's going to the right. The only unfortunate thing about the constructor is those arms sticking out. So firstly, hang on. Stitched iron plate. That's in an assembler. How much of what do we need? So we're gonna want 37.5 wire per minute, as well as iron plate. Wire. What options do I have for wire? 37.5 is what we're gonna want, or more than that. So 1 caterium to 8. That's caterium wire. We can do iron wire. 5 to 9. It's only slightly less efficient. This is 1 or 2. This is almost 1 or 2. And 2.5, so that's 45. 2 of those will give me 45 per minute. But I'll still need to, even if I go for the copper one. So probably if we go for iron wire, then I can, that probably won't work the same way. But, see. If I go for iron wire, then I don't need multiple inputs flowing in. Oh, iron ingot. Oh, but I'm gonna want the pure recipe. I have the blueprint for that. Can I build it? I wonder. I don't have enough motors to build it, but I can make use of it if I buy some motors. So tempting. But then I don't need smelters in here. I'll just use the refinery. So then I just need constructors again. So I'm right back to putting this down. The thing I just removed. Okay. So I only need constructors down here. That's going the wrong way. I go that way. And this will be iron wire. I can probably Control C, Control V. Oh, they actually added a little pop-up for when you copy stuff now. That was not there before last time I tried it. Okay, so that's all the iron wire going through, and then we'll have the output. That's gonna clash, but that's okay. Can get around that. So now, firstly, we want this going up and across. Maybe I want to build a wall on the roof first. Okay, now. Five iron at 12.5 per minute. All right. This is probably gonna be way more than I actually need. This will probably just turn into a wire module in and of itself. How much can I actually consume? So 22.5 per minute times 8. It's gonna be 180. How much am I gonna need to consume? Bearing in mind I can only do 3 assemblers on a level. $37.5 per minute times 3. $112.5. What did I say I was producing? 180? I think. That does leave me with a bit of overhead. $180 divided by 37.5. Or almost 5 assemblers. Not quite enough for 2 floors. Well, all that means is I can underclock these then. Even if this is maxed overclock, these don't have to be. So that'll save me a bit on power shards. But I can still, it'll still be worth it to have all those. Right. Now, I want the conveyor floor hole up here. Like that. And attach. That output is complete. I wonder though. Do I want to move it off to the corner maybe? Because the assembly is gonna need assembly is gonna need iron plates. That means I need 2 outputs. But I can probably can I fit 2 assemblers side by side? I put that right on the edge. Put that there. No, it's still over the center line. Oh yeah, I can't do one assembly in front of the other. Oh, I'm out of reinforced iron plates for that. Okay. I'm thinking I'll send one output that way. And then this will be a bunch of assemblers for I think that's a 9. Now I'll send the other output the other way. Merger that way. And then this will be making plates. Plate. Oh, there's a couple ways to go about it. I can use steel. I don't think I want to though. I want to save my steel for something else. Although that is quite efficient. Because here, this steel is going to be using... Because I'm using the compacted coal recipe, that's 6 to 10. So that's a positive ratio. And then the iron plate, if the iron plate uses 3 steel, that's a insanely positive ratio. That also uses plastic, mind you. I do not have set up. Would that be worth it? Thing is though, iron is absurdly abundant. I don't think I necessarily need to try and min-max it. Especially in the desert area, there's so many nodes around. I might just stick with the standard recipe then for a bit. Can always make a new one later.
Those recipes are probably for when you only have like normal or impure nodes available.
Or you're trying to min-max every single node in the game.
One of the two, yeah.
I do want to be ore efficient as much as possible, but with iron, sometimes it's just not worth the trouble for how much there is. I'll be ore efficient with the coal and the sulfur that I'm consuming to make steel. Because if I wasn't using compacted steel recipe, then I'd be using a lot more coal. Right, so this is now the next layer. I hope I'm gonna be able to fit the assemblers up top. And one way to find out. Might need to. Do I have room to lower this roof? I do actually have some room to lower this. I can lower it by 2 meters, actually. I'm gonna do that. Oh, jeez. Bombs away! I'm gonna lower this a bit, I think. Because I'm, hold on. I keep going back and forth in my train of thought. I do want to see, before I do anything, I do want to see actually how much space I would end up working with here. Okay, and what about building a assembler? Nope. Nope. Nah. Not gonna work. Okay, we gotta lower this. Oh, G is the dismantle filter. Okay. And it just saw that at the bottom. Right now, bring this down. Just take it straight across the tops there. Hmm. Alright, so that's the wires. Now we try and do that other setup again. Alright, and then again, how much plates does it need per second or per minute? 18.75. So I'm guessing that's half of the yeah, okay, so it's half the amount of wires. 18.75 times 3 would be 56.25. Oh, right. This needs to be plates. Or C. Or B. I wonder if I can just paste it in. Yeah, okay. I don't need to open it up. So this is all just gonna be a big old stream of iron bars. Iron ingots. Now here though. Okay, that is the input. There we go. And then that can actually that can move to another floor if it needs to. But right now I just need the iron going through there. How much is this gonna take? So this is gonna eat 30 iron per minute times 8. This is gonna take 12.5 per minute times 8. So 12.5 times 8 is 100. 30 times 8. 240. So that's gonna take 340 iron bars per minute already. Whew, that's a lot. Probably won't be able to feed that with refineries because I need quite a few refineries for that output. But that should give us what we need now if we build another couple walls right there. Then we put the wall put the floor directly over top of this. Like that. Okay. So now we've got this output. So this can just go straight through. That doesn't need to stop by at all. And then on the opposite side, this has to go like that. And then up here, we have our two inputs. Nice thing about, I guess you could say it's a nice thing, but it's also an unfortunate thing about not being able to fit more assemblers in this space is you have a lot of extra space to work with for logistics. Can't afford. Okay, but it is in within the bounds. So that matters. Need to work on decorating that. By decorate, I mean fill it with glass. Okay. Need some reinforced iron plates if I'm gonna build those assemblers. Here we go. That'll hold me a little while. Now, how close do they have to be together? Actually, I wonder if I can do... I put an assembler there. One there. Somewhere. Maybe I need to work it out this way. Okay, I can fit 4 assemblers on doing that. I wonder then, how should I organize my layout with that in mind? So if I arbitrarily just pick the central corners, how's that gonna work? It's not. I gotta at least move it one back from that central corner. Hmm. How can I bring those two together? I suppose that'll work. Doesn't even clap. Kinda cheesy though. I mean, everything I've been doing is kinda cheesy, but hmm. Let me put the roof over top, and then I can have a better idea what I'm doing. do is pull down ceiling mounts. Does that work? Does. It connects. Okay. And then that can be my output. I can take that anywhere I want. So now for the input, I don't want to organize that. We're definitely gonna need a bunch of splitters. I'm thinking rotate it around clockwise. Oh, but I probably want them both lines to be off the ground. We'll do this one here, and then I think I can just... Hang on. Okay. Wait, I can face it inwards. And that actually lines up. I think. I think it's slightly off, but who cares? Oh, I want the far side, I guess. Okay, so that rotates all the way around. Problem though, that's not what I want. Because that's gonna look awful with the stuff coming from the lower floor. me just get this set up again. That position's not gonna move easily. And I don't think it has to with that rotational layout. If I bring this up to this level, this is supposed to be output. There we go. If I bring it up to that level, I can sneak it through there. If I bring this one on this side up to the next level, to there. And this one can go across. And what do I want to achieve with that? So I want that lower one to move into here. Like that. So close. And then I'll go down and then I can rotate this one around. However, if I there's a better way I can do this. What if I split it in the middle here? What would that achieve for me? Because then I can take it along here. I can split it here. Ah, damn it. Can't quite go in there. Can do that, I guess. But at least that's why I don't have to completely take it all the way around, I suppose. And I just add this back in. Either way, I'm gonna have clipping on these areas. Actually, hold on. Probably don't need to. I might regret this change, but if I line it up first, like this, and maybe I can get away with a lot more. So this is gonna be temporary input just to put the like that. Gotta be taller though. It's the minimum there. I'm gonna want this to align with that. Wait a minute. Am I just stupid?
Considering the entire human race is, it's entirely possible.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes things simpler. There it is. Oh my goodness. Jeez.
Classic human making something harder on yourself than it has to be.
Now the question is, can I get away with not having to overlap this like crazy? But this method will work to get it all the way around. But I would like to not just ignore all physics. I'll ignore some physics, but not all of it.
You mean like gravity?
Hmm. So how do I want to set this up? This one's gonna have to be taller for one. I think that's why I was hoping I could move this one forward instead. Because if I can move it forward...
Oh, you could totally move it forward. All you have to do is not attach it to the head of the elevator thing.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to futz around with here. I think... Because I need to move it just slightly over.
Be right back. I'm gonna get a snack.
Alright. There it is. Okay. Okay. Now we have some room to work with. And now this one. Okay. So now I can remove those firstly. Don't remove that one. So this is the shorter one, this is the taller one. Shorter, taller. This is the taller one. Right up there. I'm gonna have to do the same thing here though, where I put the splitter here and then build it all the way up. Then attach it there. And that's gonna be the height I'm working with. But so now it goes around there, and this one goes there. That's actually lined up, which is really cool. And this one goes there. That should be lined up, which is very cool. That should go there. And it doesn't need to go any further than that. And now we do the same for these photo ones. Okay, that's already going across. And then we want this, oof. Now to reach that, we're gonna want a Alright, that's lined up. So I can do that on all sides. That a bit? I feel like that one's not lined up. I'll be able to move that closer. Like right there? No. That's the closest I can get it. That'll just have to do, I guess. Still good. It works. Gosh, that is one heck of a factory. And then this thing should be stitched iron plate. Now, output. Our output's coming from there. Do I just like something like this? It works. It's perfectly legal. Not even overlapping anything. And then do I just maybe put a wall here? Wonder if that would reach. No. What would happen if I just did that straight across? And there's no reason not to. Okay. That works. In theory. The power lines won't even be obstructed. Nice. Rotational symmetry. I dig it. Oh. Okay, let's where's that conveyor wall here? Guess let's make this a solid wall. And then I'll put the power line right across that. Okay. It's probably gonna have to move a little bit over though. Maybe I should move it over this left side because I kind of want to how would I make that work? I want to do something fancy with glass, but I think I might be getting my reasoning with it backwards. Okay, I'll just stick with my standard for now. Alright. I think that's probably just about ready. Oh, I still need to do the power on these lower levels though. So we've got power, actually, I want to make sure I get this right. We've got power going down here. So let me put another double double there, another double there. I can't be bothered now. I think that should be all of those connected. I just have to repeat that mess up here. There we go. That should be the power connections. Ugh. Now, question is, how do I want to feed this thing? I think the input's on this side, and yeah, it's only the one input on this side here. So if I put a floor hole in the back left corner, whereabouts? Let's see. Probably one in from the center. Like there. And then right, I gotta do this. There we go. And that'll be the base. And it just needs iron bars. So we'll save this one as is, confirm, but then we'll also, I probably don't need to rename it or anything. Right, so I should be able to put this down. How many refineries can I make? That's right, I'm short on motors. I need to buy some motors. The thing is, this is probably gonna take a lot more than I can feed it at this point with one refinery blueprint. Needs concrete and steel as well. That's not a problem. This is going to get taken away. So this should be reinforced, actually stitched iron plate. The directory or processing. Actually, I'll put it here for now, but I want to change up those categories a bit later. Like the icon, parts. That one. There we go. Open saved. There. Right, now, where's the nearest iron? Right here. Oops. There we go. Right, so now we've got a put a miner on here. That's gonna be a problem now, isn't it? Gotta empty out some inventory space. Let's see here. What can I dump? Probably the cables at the moment. Don't need that much aluminum either. There we go. Get that miner on there. I want to keep in mind that I'm gonna need water. There is water back there though. But I wonder if I can move this to somewhere that's a bit more convenient. Is there any iron this way? Doesn't seem like it. Strange. Hang on, let me get a bit closer and ping again. That iron there is a little bit closer, I think. There is another pool next to it though. That's probably gonna be better for us. Right here. That should be good. Yeah, okay. I can make use of that. And then I'll probably see about placing the refinery up here. That should work out quite nicely. Yep, there we go. Now the input's gotta be from this side.
Alrighty, I am done eating.
Welcome back. I hope that's on the right level. Guess we'll find out. Not quite.
Ever so slightly not.
I gotta turn that facing the other way. Like that. There we go. How many clicks is that? That is... Isn't so many... So that's 14 plates
Leave the
worth.
belt there and then move the...
Yeah, true.
Okay.
But that was 14 plates worth. If I do 16... Okay, 16's too much, so it's a second click of 14. There we go. Right, so that's the iron ore flowing into the refinery. Now we need the water. Can be flowing in from there.
You're gonna need one pump for the water, sadly.
Yeah.
Unless you want to go with the whole packaging, unpackaging thing.
Nah.
But that's probably more expensive than a single pump.
Yeah, probably. Why is this all weird? Or did I accidentally rotate that? I must have. Rotate it that way. There we go. Okay, so now we'll put a pump. At 10 meters head lift? Actually. I'll put a pump and that'll be able to show me how much head lift it's actually putting through. If it's less than 10 meters, then I'll remove it.
There should be a graphic for when you're placing it It shows you how far it'll pump it.
It doesn't show you how far, it just shows you the direction, really.
Oh. Okay, never mind then.
Oh, it's kind of in the trees there. Oh well. Now I want to take this across the way.
Was that bush always there? I don't know. Let me give it a test. Huh. It was fake.
What? Fake bush? I hope the test didn't involve urine.
You don't remember that?
Oh, was that from Red vs. Blue?
No, Henry Stickmin collection.
Oh, okay. In my defense, they've got kind of similar styles in some ways.
Yeah, they do. It was when you were trying to sneak on the train, and it was one of the fails. You pretend to be a bush, like prop hunt,
Gosh.
and he lights a match and throws it on the bush. It catches a blaze quite proficiently. You hear muffled screaming, and then it turns to ash. And he goes like, "Huh, it was a fake."
Gosh, there's so many, and I went through so many of them in such a short time. I barely remember half of them, probably.
I know, right? That's the kind of game you can actually play through a few times and notice things that you didn't before.
Oh, 100%.
Something pancakes. Something.
Hello. Welcome
We
back.
got world domination.
That comes later.
Yeah, and how much? Oh, that gives me 65 per minute. Oh, that's great. I was expecting a lot less. I was not expecting 65 a minute from that refinery.
Loser. Anyway.
Oh wow, it's past lunchtime already. No wonder
Yes,
I'm losing steam. Ah. Okay, so now that's pumping out a ton of iron.
You need one of those
So-
factory work shift whistles. You know, the big steam ones. Toot! That way you can just pull that sucker during lunch and be like, I'm outies, I'll be back.
I mean, you could make it a soundbite on Discord.
Yes. Yes. Do this.
What's the head lift here? The head lift's only... It does go past 10 every once in a while.
For like a
but that's-
millisecond.
Yeah. I don't know, do I need a pump here? Cause the water, what are they actually called? Hang on, I keep forgetting. Water extractor, there. The water extractors have a default head lift of 10. So if this is 10 or less, then I can get away with it. But I'm not sure. Seems to go to 10.5. Oh, I'll leave the pump there for the time being. And now this is stopped. That's probably completely backed up at this point. Yep. Okay, so I want to place down the reinforced iron plates factory, and this seems like a good place to do it. So let me grab some more foundations. Let me actually get it in line with this. Probably gotta go one meter higher. Right. Now, you can just place it down here. Blueprints, stitched iron plate. What am I missing? Concrete and steel. Do I have some stored or left over?
Cornelius Cornwall.
Okay.
I'm Cornelius Cornwall.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Where did that come from?
God. It was some video where a guy was dressed like a corn cob. I fucking it. I only heard it because it got used in another video.
Right.
That I think it was about Total War Warhammer, the last one that came out. Some guy did a video. Let me see if I can find it.
So it's just a random thing you pulled up. Your brain was just like on an automatic search, and that's what it hit on.
I know I can find it. It'll probably be pretty easy, actually. Because I know it's... Yeah, that's the guy right there. He's the one that did it. And then the videos... I can just... No.
Gosh, I really had a stellar choice of materials for my construction, didn't I?
That's right. It was the 19 Skull Cannon. It was from the beginning of the 19 Skull Cannons video, where he uses 19 Skull Cannons for his entire army. It's a doom stack.
How many skull cannons?
19.
19. 19 skull
Not
cannons.
even 20.
Let's just say that again. 19 skull cannons. One more time. 19 skull cannons. Okay, I'm done now. Moving on.
I have no idea where you're going on with this, but...
No,
Yep.
it's just... It's just... You kind of said it a couple of times in quick succession, and I'm like, okay, let's say it again. Just really hammer it. 19 skull cannons. Okay. Anyway, you were saying?
I forgot what I was saying.
Good. I've succeeded.
It was a doom ball that just kind of steamrolled everything, I'm assuming?
Yeah, pretty much.
Ah, there's the steel beams. Okay. I am starting to run out of tickets. It should be noted that I am still not caught up on sleep. So I may not always make cohesive sense. Oh dear. Oh wait. I gotta place the base. Which is here. That only 3? It must be only 3 foundations. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Okay, I can fix that. But that's gotta be...
There you go. A clip of the relevant moment. It's
Oh, thank you.
entirely up to you.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
There we go. Blueprints. Oh, not that one. Not that one either. I need the base. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need to rotate it though. So if I rotate it that way. Okay. Now I put the other one on top, not that one. Stitched iron plate. Come on. Now, where is my input? My input's on that left side there. I believe that is the orientation I want. It's slightly wrong, unfortunately. Ah. Could have sworn I needed it to be that corner. Okay, we gotta go fix that. That's an easy fix. Actually, I just fix it here. And then I'll fix it in the blueprint later. Ah, come on. That one. Rotate it once. Now it's aligned. Face it. Make that up there. Now I need the output from this to go places.
Places other than just sitting in the machine.
There we go. Okay. So that's filling up all over the place, I'd imagine. Yep. Now I need to pull the power from back here, and that is my output. Up there. And not, there we go. Phasing through the pipe, it seemed like.
That's because it's a round object. And you know how video games like round objects.
Missing iron rods. Dang it, I'm running out of everything.
This is what happens when you start building a new factory. That's why a lot of the quote-unquote pro players build a train line all the way there and then use the train to ship in mass quantities of whatever it is they need.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of judgment in your voice.
I said
really?
quote-unquote pro.
You know, I could probably be more judgy. I could try. You guys want me to try? I can be more judging.
My hesitation to use trains is immeasurable.
Why do you not want to use trains?
He
I
thinks they're a
know.
nightmare to implement.
I've just never had good. The couple of times I did use trains in Satisfactory, I just kind of didn't have a great time about it. And having to leave enough space for the train stations and whatnot, it's just my brain doesn't compute that many calculations.
My brain does not make those many calculations per second.
Because then you want to be like, okay, where am I gonna put a train station? Where do I have enough space? What do I want it to look like? How am I gonna loop
Personally,
it
I just put
around?
the train station on the roof.
You probably could with these. I have.
Especially if I'm using a fluid train, that way I can just gravity feed all the machines.
What not?
I want to steal some ingots.
If you're gonna manually craft the rods, you could have just mined the iron and then.
But that's more manual labor.
True, true.
I may not use trains, but I'm not a savage.
CJ, this is a minor flaw in your plan.
How many do I need? 3.
Widespread
I can fix this. I can fix this. I can
CJ,
fix this.
Shh. You can't.
I can fix this.
I can
One
do it. I
moment.
swear I can do it.
One moment. 1, 2, 3. Can fix this. Solving the problem. Solving the problem. Solving the problem.
So,
Problem solved. Ah, not what I wanted. I do see things on that vertical conveyor left, which means I guess my production line is working. Holy moly! The food is good, not too good, eh?
Paul Bunyan's where the food is good.
I was not expecting an explosion.
Explosions are rarely expected.
Come on, get up there. Here we go. And now I put a storage container here. Not quite there, I guess. There we go. Reinforced iron plates. Let's see if all of these are working. I don't think I'm feeding it enough iron for everything to be working at full speed. This is working now. Okay, they are all receiving items.
The third one in the line is a little behind, though, right?
They're all a little behind in different ways.
Okay.
I'm producing quite a bit more wire than I am plates at the moment, but some of them are more backed up in plates.
In case
I
anyone
think-
was wondering, these machines are not load balanced in the slightest.
No, it's all manifold. But that should be, if I can increase the how much iron bars I pump in, then that'll get fully saturated eventually.
There are some people that are so meticulous with their load balancing, partway through a belt, they switch it out with a lower tier just to, you know, change the speed at which things are being sent.
Oh yeah. No, you can do some stuff with it. I have had cases in the past where a load balancer would have been very helpful, but for the vast majority of cases you can get away with manifold so long as you're inputting at the same rate or preferably slightly faster than what you're consuming. But that should churn away, and with that, I need a break. So
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna.
just when I saw someone doing that, I was just mind boggled. I'm like, they are load balancing so precisely, they are changing the belt speeds.
It makes sense when you think about it, though, because if you've got a belt, so a level 2 belt that's 120 per minute, and then you need to split that 50-50, for instance, then you need to drop to a tier 1 belt at 60 per minute. Or you can split like to a 1 type, like 2/3, 1/3, or something like that.
Yeah, because
That
the
makes
slower one will
sense.
back up, sending it down the faster one more.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand how it works. It just boggles my mind.
Alright, I'm gonna take a break. I need foods.
Okay.
That's probably it for the day. I need to ease up on Satisfactory a little bit. I've been playing non-stop for almost a week now.
You know, you did buy God of War.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of thinking about that. I am starting, what is today? I think today's Wednesday.
That's Tuesday for me.
Yeah. So I'm thinking like a little bit later this week I'll try and get God of War stream up. It'll be a nice change of pace. But in any case, there's no guarantees. I might have to take a mental health day for all I know.
Or
but,
he could spend his entire time doing drugs. Don't do drugs, kids.
What is wrong with you?
The list of things that aren't is shorter.
Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Peace out, suckers.